Hi guys, today we're going to be fishing Oakfeild fishery for some carp. Let's go. No Cephate today, unfortunately. In today's video, please do ignore the wind, as it's been a very windy day. So as it's a cold day, I know it's going to be hard. Well, I've just hooked into this lovely common. I'd say it's about a double figure fish. I will weigh him just to tell you the size, because I know some of you like to know the size. Could be one of the biggest in here. It's got a nice head, perfect condition mouth. So for this session, I decided to do something new. I decided to bring a feeder on one rod and just keep my normal leisure on the other rod. And bringing a feeder for sure paid off. So for my float rod today, I'm hoping for anything really. There was cormorants on here not that long ago. I reckon they've got quite a few of the silvers. I mean, I never used to be able to keep my float in the water, but now haven't even had a little silver in about 2 hours. Yeah, we've had 3 carp now. Well, my dad's had 2. I've just had the one, being an 11-pound common. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the weigh in on the video, but it is what it is. Hopefully, I can catch some now. But yeah, I've had a lot of beeps. So I've lost one as well. So yeah, I just have to hope now. So when we got here, we knew it was going to be a tough day, as it got quite cold yesterday. We knew it was going to be a tough day, but we didn't know it'd be this tough. In the summer, I'd have had 15 by now. But some people blank on this. Some people blank on this lake, and I don't know how they do it. Never blanked on here, and I've fished it thousands of times. Well, a good 50, 60 times. It's just a shame. Like my float, nothing's happening with that either. So I think the cormorants have got a lot of the silvers, which is a shame, but is what it is. The owner shot a lot of them. So I've just decided to move swim. I was in that swim all the way down the bottom. I'm now in peg 30. Because the wind was really cold, so I didn't know if they'd be in the cold wind or where it's a bit warmer. So I've got one rod just down there, my feeder on the corner of the island, and then my float rod is just down there. Just had a lovely little comment on the feeder. I thought I was in on my other rod, to be fair. It knocked my other rod off the stand somehow. It's a lovely little common. Probably a fish with about 6-7 pounds. I'll weigh him, just because some of you like to know the size. Around 8.5. It's about 8 pounds. Alright, let's get the ruddy. This is the leisure rig I'm using today. It's just a hair rig with Tough Boy Tackles hook and kicker, and the bait company's bait. I've also got some Carnage plug on it. Let's cast it out. So I've had some really weird occurrences today. On this left-hand rod, it was mad. Like, my swinger hit the top of the alarm, and it was just going in, going and going. I struck it and there was nothing on, which was a bit weird. Yeah. For any of you guys wondering why my rod tips are low to the water, it's very windy today and my alarms kept going off, so doing this method, it stops your alarms from going off from the wind. Yeah. Just landed this lovely ghosty. It's pretty much a fully scaled, an absolute stunner. I'll show the other side of it and then we'll get the release. stop it and redo it. Here's the other side. It's a lovely fish. It's got a pristine mouth. Don't look like it's been caught that many times before. Anyway, let's get the release on him. I'm pretty lost for words with that ghosty I've just had. It was pretty much a fully scaled. I mean, I've never hooked into a fully scaled before. It's been a dream to catch one. And I can't really say it was a fully scaled, but pretty much is. But as I was sitting down and the rods went, and I had the maggots on my lap, and the rod nearly went in, so I was like, oh, this is a good fish. I had to run, jump out my seat. There's one maggot left. Yes, you're thinking the same as me. I got up so quick that maggots just flew off my lap and they're everywhere. But to be honest, I don't care. I'm over the moon with that fish. Also, with that ghosty I just had, my other rod went with it, the double take. I struck the other rod, but I was like, that don't feel big. So I chose to put that rod back down on the sand. Luckily that fish came off, because I knew that ghosty was a good fish, and it really was. I mean, I don't really care if we go home now. I'm over the moon. It'd be nice with another fish. I've had 4 fish today, but I don't really care if we do. It makes me think, with that ghosty I've just had, the 2 fish I've lost today, they could have been some insane fish, you just don't know. Okay, so it's been about an hour since I had that ghosty. Nothing yet. My dad's just lost one. It's just casting back out. The bites you get in this lake are absolutely crazy. It's almost like they're the carp, the predators in here. Like, it's just mad. Like, all of the fish that I've had today have nearly dragged my rod into the water. It's crazy. We only have about half an hour left of fishing now, unfortunately. But what a good day it's been for me. Just had this lovely mirror. Looks like a recapture. I feel like I've had this fish before, but I feel like I've had this fish from Red Kite, and this is Brook Lake. So unless if someone's moved it or the owner's moved it, I'm not sure. But I'll go back through the photo tonight. Let's get the other side. Here's the other side. It's a lovely fish. Let's get. Fortunately, I couldn't get the video of the release on that fish because I had a insane bite while I was releasing it, so I had to stop the video. So this release won't be up, but on the scales, it was £13. So the biggest dinner, it says £12 the biggest dinner. I had a £12 today, and now I've had a 13. What am I going to catch now? 20. Just landed this lovely common to end the session. We're now gonna go home. What a good session it's been. Got a few fish. It's one of the nice ones. I've had quite a lot today. So as you can see, I've got my bag on. I've got no rods out. It's gonna be the end of the session here. What a wicked session I've had. Should return here on Monday. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.